Hello everybody and welcome to this week's tarot card reading with me, Lightworker Mark, and my partner Alex. Hello Alex.
Hello everybody.
And this week we're looking at tarot readings from Monday the 15th through to Sunday the 21st. That's right. And for each day we're going to be pulling one card from the Dreams of Gaia tarot card pack, which is an elemental tarot pack, and one card from the Energy Oracle pack. And then at the end we'll be doing a review of the week, but we're also going to be doing pulling cards from the Gods and Goddesses cards, aren't we, Alex?
Yes, the Gods and Goddess cards is made up from the Gods and Titans and the Goddesses and Sirens packs mixed together into one massive pack.
Yep, so we've got a huge Gods and Goddesses pack. So we'll do a much more accurate reading with those to help us.
Yeah.
So let's get started.
Let's get started for Monday the 15th.
Oh.
So for Monday, we have, I think that's the Nine of Air, I think.
That's right. Was it the right way up though, or the upside down?
Upside down.
Okay, so the Nine of Air.
What's this card thinking about?
This one's all about thought.
Oh,
and you can see when it's the right way round that she's kind of connected to spirit in her head, and she's also got her third eye activated. And she's also got lots and lots of kind of energy portals coming from, or chakras coming from her fingers, so she's creating. So this one's all about creative consciousness. But when it's upside down, it suggests that there's a blockage there. There's some sort of blockage to our creative juices, if you like, on a mental level.
Yeah, so for today you're not feeling very creative.
Exactly. So let's see what the blockage is all about. Let's see what the energy cards say and see if we can get more of an idea of what this is about.
Well, it's Mark's best friend. It's Archangel Chamiel, the third chakra.
Yes, so this one's the third chakra is your solar plexus chakra, which is all about security and but more importantly your connection to self. So your feelings about self. So your feelings about being confident, your feelings about being self-assured. All of those sort of things come from your solar plexus chakra. So when this comes the right way round, it suggests that there might be a little bit of a deficiency in that chakra, but actually it's going to be getting better in the next couple of days. So this one together with this suggests that maybe you're feeling a little bit doubtful. Maybe you're feeling like you're not very confident in your manifestation processes. You're not feeling like what you're thinking about is correct. So you're doubting yourself essentially, and this of course is blocking your thought processes and your manifestation. Monday looks like it could be a day of feeling a little bit unconfident. So let's see if Tuesday sees us feeling any better. Hey?
Yep, let's see if Tuesday the 16th. Well, it seems like we've been able to put our ego aside.
Okay, no, actually that means it's taking control when it's upside down. So that's the 8 of Air, which is all about the ego. So when it's the right way round, it talks about the ego and making decisions and being aware that there's different options, and that usually that the ego is going to come into those decisions in some way. When it's upside down though, it's suggesting that your ego is running rampant really, and that's probably taken over your decision making process. which is something you need to be aware of, because obviously your ego is even though your ego is trying to protect you, and our ego is good in some ways. It helps us build confidence. It helps us protect us from outside issues and problems, and helps to make us feel good in even when we're facing issues from other people. It also can be very detrimental to understanding that separation is an illusion, because it's constantly inflating conflict. Essentially, it's creating a feeling that they are attacking me, when actually that is just an illusion. Okay, so let's see if we can see from the energy cards a bit more information about what this is all about.
Yeah, and if we just saw, my ego thought it was the opposite way. So we have the 7th chakra, Uriel.
Another chakra card.
The Archangel Uriel.
Okay, so the 7th chakra is your crown chakra, and this one is your connection to spirit. And it's this one, together with your third eye, are very much about being in touch with your intuition. So and when it's the right way up, very much like the third chakra, it means that there's a little problem there, but when it's upside down, it's suggesting there's a very, very big issue there, and you've got a big block there between your crown chakra and spirit, which is blocking information coming. So this, together with this, I think that this is suggesting that your ego is in the way. Hey,
yes, that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, your ego is getting in the way here in a big way, and it's stopping you from getting any information from spirit. So you need to be wary of this, because when you're listening to your ego, you think you're just protecting yourself. You think you're managing yourself well, but actually it's an illusion. So yeah, be careful there.
Yeah, because as we know, to be fully spiritual aligned, you have to put your ego to the side.
Exactly, because your ego is really all about creating an illusion of separation. That is just that, it's an illusion. Okay, so let's see what Wednesday has in store for us.
We have the 2 of water.
2 of water, upside down. We've got lots of upside down cards this week. I think we're going to have a bit of a troubled week next week.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, the 2 of water. This is all about.
Is this the grief card?
No. This is all about having a deeper level of intimacy. It can be to do with your partner, but it can also be to do with other people in your life, so a friend. But when it's upside down, it suggests that you need to reach a better level of intimacy with yourself. So there's something that's blocking you from becoming much more in love with yourself, essentially, and raising your vibration and your confidence level, which completely ties into what we've seen so far, because obviously we had a low self-confidence on Monday. And then we've got ego coming in on Tuesday to block our connection with spirit. So yeah, we've obviously got another. This is an emotional card, so this is an emotional block that's stopping us from proceeding. So let's see what the energy cards say about what this block's all about.
Yeah, I like to try and guess what the cards is. Well, we have the door to personal healing and happiness on its
upside down
as well.
Okay, so this suggests that the healing and happiness is available. It's being blocked because it's upside down by this emotional problem that we've got. So it implies that we really need to work on our self-esteem, our confidence, but also our confidence in our own ability to intuit information from spirit, because we all have this connection to spirit inside us. We just need to learn to trust it, essentially. And this is suggesting that trust is is waning a bit right now, and that's stopping us from accessing all the healing and happiness that are due to us.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, the first part of the week is looking like it's going to be a bit tricky for us. So let's see what Thursday has in store, shall we?
Yep. Thursday. Well, that's much better. We're feeling very grounded today.
Yeah. Well, this actually talks about the need to be more grounded. Because you can see here, this is an earth card. It's all about, obviously, our physical environment. But he's meditating. He's got a nice tree growing out of his head. He's got all of his chakras lighting up. But it talks about the need to be a bit more grounded. It's the 7 of Earth, this one. So, yes, implies that it would be a good day today to go out, have a walk in nature, meditate, go out and, spend some time outside, go into the garden, take your shoes off. Really good idea to walk on the earth barefoot. That'll help ground you. And drink lots of water. Always a good idea, drinking lots of water. Let's see what the energy cards have to say to give us a bit more of an idea about Thursday.
Yeah, let's see how grounded I need to be for this card. Well, if we get more grounded, we're going to have the blossoming abundance.
Nice. Okay, so this implies that Thursday is going to be, we're going to be feeling much better. After the first beginning of the week being a bit full of turmoil, we're going to be feeling much better. We've got, if we can go out and spend a bit of time in nature, feel a bit more grounded, we're going to start realizing, the mistakes that we've made at the beginning of the week, really. And this is suggesting that Thursday is going to start looking up for us.
Yeah.
So that's great news. So we've got blossoming abundance, which is lovely. So yeah, starting to feel much better. So let's see what Friday has in store.
Well, we have the King of Earth.
The King of Earth.
Friday.
Is he upside down?
Yeah, he's upside down.
Okay, so the King of Earth, he's somebody who's very much in control of everything. The kings are very, they're the king of their domain. So he's very much in control of his home life, his work life. He's very organized. He's very, he's on time. He's very good at controlling his environment, essentially. But when it's upside down, this card suggests that things are maybe a bit chaotic right now, and because you're not really in control of your environment. So maybe things at work or at home are a bit chaotic. So let's see what the energy cards have to add to this reading.
Well, we're not having a bit of a caring connection.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because obviously if things are chaotic at home or work, then you're not feeling very connected to the people around you either. So this is interesting because obviously towards the beginning of the week we had a similar thing with the ego card come up, not feeling very intimate with ourselves. So I think even though it looked like things were getting a bit better yesterday, on Thursday, Friday is looking like we're feeling a little bit dodgy again.
Yeah.
Because we're maybe feeling a bit out of control of our environment, and we're not really feeling very connected to the people around us, which is a shame. But I tend to find on this note that life is very much up and down. We have a down period at the beginning of the week, but then we might be feeling up a bit more on Thursday. But then it's looking like maybe things are getting on top of us a bit again on Friday. So fingers crossed the weekend will be better. What's happening on Saturday, Alex?
Well, Saturday we have the Seneschal.
The Seneschal, upside down again. My goodness, we have so many upside down cards this week. So the Seneschal is another Earth card, and follows on really well from the King of Earth. Unfortunately, they're both upside down. The Seneschal is somebody who is loyal to somebody else, so a trusted advisor of someone like the King. But when it's upside down, it suggests that you're loyal to somebody, but maybe that person is not necessarily loyal to you, and that they might be leading you astray in some way, or they're not worthy of your loyalty. Okay, so this leads on very well from the King of Earth, because if you've got chaos going on at home or at work, then this could be why. Maybe there's somebody in those areas that's creating some chaos, which is, it makes it important to consider if your loyalty is well placed in this situation. Let's see if the energy cards can offer us any more information.
Well, here comes the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, coming to help us.
Okay, this one is so it's very similar to the Monday reading. We've obviously got a feeling of insecurity here. So the second chakra is all, and your base chakra, they're very much about your base understandings of life, security, safety, understanding of self, and feeling happy and secure in your life. So obviously there's an issue there. Because we've got the Seneschal as well, this is suggesting that maybe there's big questions you need to ask about your life, the people in your life, and how you perceive your life and how you're conducting yourself in the world. So the Archangel Ariel's here to help us, though. She's going to help us to heal that deficiency in our chakra, but definitely it's time, it feels like a time right now to be asking ourselves if what we're doing in the world is right. Are you in the right job? Are you living in the right house? Are the people who are around you the right people to be with? Because this card questions those things. Let's see what a Sunday has to offer. This is looking like a very challenging week so far.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little bit of sunshine for Sunday, please?
Oh, sadly I don't think I can.
Oh no.
We have the Seven of Air.
Oh no, the Seven of Air, and he's upside down. So this one's all about deeply embedded beliefs and values. Sometimes religious beliefs and values this can refer to. When it's upside down, though, it suggests that you are forcing, for want of a better word, you are trying to convince others that your beliefs are correct. But this card suggests that's not a good thing to do. We all have our own beliefs, we all have our own understandings of the world, but they're all slightly different. So trying to convince other people that you are right and they are wrong is not the way forward. You need to trust your own beliefs and stick with them. Telling other people what you believe is one thing, but forcing your beliefs on others is not a good idea. So let's see what the energy cards have to offer.
Well, for the last energy card, we have the Goddess of the Moon upside down.
Okay, so the Goddess of the Moon. The moon is a dark opposite of the sun. So the sun is very much about your physical reality and happiness and light, whereas the moon is obviously the darker side of things. So and this one's the moon also represents your intuition. So so it suggests that you really need to embrace some of the darker sides of yourself so that you're able to activate your intuition more. You know, we're all here to learn to love ourselves, essentially. And this card suggests that there's aspects of yourself that you don't love right now, and that you need to work on that. Together with this card, it's a very similar story, eh? Because this one, if you're trying to push your beliefs on others, usually that's a sign that you're not sure about them. You know, if you know that you're right and you're sure about your beliefs, you don't tend to try and push them on other people. You just accept them as part of you and you get on with life. So this card suggests that maybe you're questioning some of your beliefs, and that completely makes sense because of the cards from the previous couple of days. We've got like lots of chaos going on in your life. We've got lots of questions coming up about who you're with and who you're loyal to. And of course, this is going to start making you question your deeper beliefs and values. Are they correct? Are they needing to be upgraded and changed in light of this new information that you're finding out about what's going on in your life? And of course, this helps you to better understand and integrate those darker aspects of yourself and to gain more access to your intuition. So this is a really challenging week this week.
Yes.
There's a hell of a lot of negative energy coming up. We've got lots and lots of
It's very chaotic this week.
It's very chaotic. So I think we need to pull some gods and goddesses cards, don't we, for the week ahead, and then we can do a review of the week. So here we go. Alex, do you want to pull the 3 cards for the week ahead? So let's do the beginning of the week first.
So for the beginning of the week, we have temptations.
Okay.
The sirens are here.
Okay, temptations. That makes sense. Okay, and now the middle of the week, please.
Well, for the middle of the week, it looks like we need to do some organizing with the Jade Emperor.
Okay, well that makes sense. Okay, and then the end of the week.
There we go, finally got it.
Perfect.
Well, for the end of the week, it looks like we're going to be doing some shape-shifting.
Okay. All right, so let's see, how do they fit in with our other cards? So we've got temptation. So what does the temptation card mean, Alex?
Yes, as you know, in the stories about how the sirens lure in sailors with their song, this card is a warning card about it's a warning card about overindulging in spiritual traits and not being aware of your surroundings.
Okay, I also get the feeling because it's mixed in with the other cards, you've got you're obviously being drawn away from your manifesting powers on Monday because of we've got the 9 of air, but also you're getting your thoughts interrupted by your ego. So I get the feeling that the temptation is probably from your ego.
Yes.
Your ego is tempting you down a path which you need to be aware of, because this obviously is not a good path for you to follow. Following the ego's advice is usually not a good one. But that's not always the case. But in general, I would say the ego choices that the ego offers are enhancing separation, which is not what we want to do.
No, that's not what we want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, so it seems like the ego is singing the siren song right now.
Yeah, and then we've got the Jade Emperor organization as well has come up for the middle of the week. So what does he mean?
So the Jade Emperor, he's all about organizing your thoughts, organizing your environment, organizing pretty much anything that you can organize, pretty much.
Okay.
Clearing up space to make more space for new thoughts.
Okay, well that fits in really well because obviously we've got going out into nature more, so that we can start encouraging abundance to come into our lives. So that I get the feeling that maybe you need to organize your time a bit just to make some time to get out in nature. But also we've got the King of Earth, which is all about chaos. So obviously there's a need here to try and feel more in control of the chaos, and organization really helps you to do that. Because being more organized is a way to help yourself feel more in control of situations, isn't it?
Yes, that's correct.
Because often, especially when it's other people creating the chaos, you feel out of control. So hopefully the Jade Emperor will help you to feel a bit more in control during this time of chaos and uncertainty. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
And then we've got Kernanos, who's a very scary looking character. Shape-shifting, what does he mean?
Wow, the shape-shifting card pretty much means that you need a change. It's a big change that you need to do, but you need a change in some way.
Okay, well that completely fits in again, doesn't it? Because we're connecting, we're reflecting on our relationships and our allegiances with the seneschal upside down, but we're also reflecting on past situations and negative energies that we might have picked up. So this is a real time of change and reflection on our actions and our beliefs. Yeah,
because right now your form is not a good one. You need to shape shift into something new, something better.
Okay, so it looks like it's going to be a very tricky week ahead, but it's also going to be very, very beneficial because hopefully when we come out of this difficult time, then we're going to be in a new way of being. We're going to be transforming into a new way of thinking, being, and feeling.
Yeah.
So it's an exciting week. Try and stay positive through these challenges.
Don't let the silence core of your ego take control.
Exactly. Try and avoid your ego from taking control, and I would say this is also avoiding too much temptations in the way of drinking and gambling, things like that could take you down a road of destruction, of self-destruction.
Yes.
And also I would say this is to do with thinking, because obviously we've got the thought card here, so try to avoid being enticed by your monkey mind, because it can be very, very tempting to indulge in those negative thinking patterns, when actually remember that everything you think goes out to the universe and becomes your reality. So try and avoid that temptation if it comes along of your monkey mind. And then of course we've got the organization stage that will just help you to be much more in control of your environment. And we can then shapeshift into something new for next week, hopefully. But all our love and light is with you this week.
All love and light to you.
It's going to be a challenging week for all of us by the looks. And I hope this reading has helped you. And please leave a comment in the comments below. Let us know if this has resonated. Let us know what's been happening for you this week. And hopefully we can help each other through it, because it looks like it's going to be difficult. And of course, subscribe to the channel. We'd be really grateful if we can create a community here that can support each other through these difficult times, because this year is going to be very tricky, but obviously we're going through a huge consciousness change on the planet, and we would really like to be part of a supportive community so that we can get through this change together. Lots of love and light to you, and take care.
Bye now.
Bye.